Hi, I'm here to give you a little instruction and clarification about this week's assignments, especially since it's a new course and maybe you haven't used e-learning. So here we go. That first statement is false. I'm sorry, I didn't change that. There are 3 assignments due this week. It's not the only assignment this week, the discussion board. There's 2 others, and I'll get to those. The first post is due Thursday, January 11th at 11:59 p.m. Do not reply to anyone until Friday. Replies are due Sunday at 11:59. Now, what's the prompt? What is it you're going to be writing about? You're going to write a description of what you know about the Holocaust and what you would like to know. Don't panic. Do some free writing before you formulate the post, because I know the thing that is happening in your mind is, I don't know anything about the Holocaust, that's why I took the course. You'll be surprised. Do some free writing. Just, take a piece of paper, start writing, or close down, or just open a Word file and just start typing. Don't worry about spelling, don't worry about anything. And just say, what do I know? What did I learn? Did I learn anything in school? And just keep typing until some thoughts come out. Then revise those ideas. Don't turn in your free writing or you won't get a good grade. Revise those writings and copy and paste your revised ideas in the text box of the discussion board. Now, the post itself needs to be complete paragraphs, and you need 2 to 3 sentences to completely explain, okay? There's no specific word length, but more than 2 or 3 sentences is important. Replies, follow the list of, it's not questions, it's prompts for ideas on how to reply. You don't need to answer all the prompts, but at least have 3 of them, or make up 3 of your own. Replies must be substantial. You must write at least 300 words on each reply. I'll show you what those ideas are when we get to the actual assignments. You'll get up to 5 points for the initial post. I do grade on quality, not quantity, and you may not earn that full 5 points. There's 5 points for the replies. You'll need at least 5 posts to earn an A. You might think it's only 10 points, who cares? But you have 13 discussion boards, which equal 130 points. That's a good portion of your grade. Oops, I'm going to go back one. Also, the discussion board counts as attendance, okay? Remember what I said in the initial films about attendance. Your next assignment is to watch Night and Fog. It's a 30-minute film. It's a 30-minute film on what happened in the camps. This film was created in 1956 by a Frenchman who was worried that fascism was spreading across Europe again, and he was trying to warn people of what the ultimate goal of fascism is. So to take the quiz, you'll need to watch the film more than once. You'll need to take notes, and you need to be sensitive to what is on the screen. Don't just write down what the film tells you, write down how you're feeling about it. And then the 10-point quiz is due on Sunday. You can't start this at 11 o'clock, watch it twice, and take the quiz and do well. I can tell you that. Okay, let's switch to the actual assignments and what you'll do. First of all, I always have something up here explaining a little bit about what you need to know. I want you to please look up this stuff, follow the links for me, okay? And I want you to begin reading Night, even though it's not due today. It's due next week. I will have to change these dates. I apologize, I missed them. You do have assignments this week. It tells you what they are. Now this is the actual what it looks like for the discussion board. And some of you might be saying, well, where do I write the post? And that's a good question. You need to click on this. And the description comes up again, so you didn't have to remember. And then you start a new thread. Nobody else's posts will appear until you start your new thread and post it. Okay? Do not try to post an empty text box to see what other people have written. I can catch on to that really fast. Somebody tried it last semester, it didn't go well. Then you want to go back to January 1st. Oh, do you know how to do the text, here we go, hang on. Do you know how to make the post? Maybe you don't. Start a new thread, enter a subject line like, what I know about the Holocaust. And it's helpful if you spell it right. And please, while I'm at it, remember Holocaust is always capitalized when talking about the period between 1932 and 1945. Okay, then I'm going to say, I know that, and then I'm going to tell you what it is. Of course, if I wrote the whole post, I could tell you the whole course, and then it'd all be over. Okay, then I'm going to hit, if you want to subscribe to know when somebody assigns or replies, then you hit subscribe, and then you hit post. And voila, there it is. And you'll see other people's. I'll probably, I will get rid of this because you don't need my empty one there. Okay. Back to content into week 1. And the next thing you'll see is the video. As I said earlier, what you need to do is download it. Because if you download it, then you'll be able to see it faster. It plays very slowly online. It takes a long time for it to buffer. Then after you watch the video, and remember, as I said, a couple times, look at it, take notes, think about it, then you'll take the quiz. You will want to visit this website before you take the quiz. And you're thinking, well, this is a nice description, but how do I take it? You're going to click on this. And it's taking a while. Dum, 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 dum. There you go. And then you'll start taking the quiz here. Okay? I hope I've answered your questions. If I haven't, please place them on remind. I'll be happy to answer them. If I find there's enough of the same question, I will send out a group announcement. Have a good week.